Across the nation, inventors from all walks of life are putting everything they have on the line
There's a lot at stake.
This is my dream.
in pursuit of the next million-dollar idea.
Yes!
Anthony Sully Sullivan has spent the last 15 years as a TV pitchman,
Anthony Sullivan here.
selling over $1 billion worth of products.
Here's how to order.
Now, Sully's helping everyday inventors with great ideas to go from rags to riches.
This is our future.
And he's done it by any means necessary.
See you, Sully! Action!
On this episode of Pitchmen,
Let me show you some stuff.
a fighter pilot sets his sights on Sully. A former pitchman is forced out of retirement
Here's the best part.
with a hot new invention he hopes Sully will flip for.
You're a pitchman, buddy. I gotta make sure that this is the real deal.
And for the first time ever, Sully's left almost speechless
So, what do you guys think?
by a kid's amazing innovation.
Do you want a job?
Yes.
On this season of Pitchmen, Sully's search for new and innovative products has yielded dozens of exciting inventions that have now hit the store shelves. Backed by years of experience and his own tricks of the trade, Sully has helped countless inventors bring their dreams to reality.
I'll see you in my dreams. And the way that you enjoy it.
Just pull it right through.
I think everyone's got an inner inventor, and it takes money, and it takes time, and it takes commitment, and it takes guts.
For those who dare to invent, Sully continues to share his secrets, helping turn dreams into the next million-dollar seller.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the Jupiter Jack, the most convenient hands-free device for any cell phone, guaranteed.
For Jupiter Jack inventor Jason Bob, Sully used his wealth of knowledge to bring the Jupiter Jack dream to fruition.
But I'm still not done. Order right now, and we'll double the value.
You never really know where the next great idea is gonna come from. You can have the most flat, boring person walk in with an amazing idea, and you'll have some Einstein-looking character come in who you think's gonna come up with something great. It'll have a complete dud.
Let me tell you about a product that'll take the hassle out of getting dressed. Pants on easy. Flip them out. Pants on easy.
I think it's safe to say I've seen it all when it comes to inventing.
For me, buying toothpaste is not real easy because there's so many different brands. So I invented something to mix two different toothpastes together, and I made a mess.
Speedy Trainer is a fun, fast, safe, and pain-free way to teach a child to ride a bicycle. It takes the fear factor and eliminates it from the child. And who knows, the Speedy Trainer may produce the next Evel Knievel.
Every now and then, it gets way off track.
The clean remote control was developed because people in hospitals die from the germs and infections that they get on remote controls. We made the clean remote to prevent that.
Where someone will just invent something that is so absurd, that is so outlandish, that is so out there, that I guess you have to have the bad to get the good.
And hoping to find that one in a million inspiration, today Sully's taking a pitch from inventor John Marone, the exotic animal trainer who helped with the grizzly bear shoot. In over 30 years, he's worked with lions, tigers, bears, and today he's got a new product he wants to try out on Sully.
So what is in here, like a little miniature grizzly bear or something?
I have something to show you that I've been working on since our involvement.
Don't open, it's like something gonna jump out and attack me or something?
No, not right yet. Sit down. Oh. Behold. Chicken in a box. I want to sell everybody with a backyard a chicken in a box.
I've seen everything now. I have officially seen everything.
I'm pitching you a new way of global living, a way of providing healthy, safe food at a very economical price.
We're not talking about eating the chicken. We're talking about eggs.
The best eggs, lower cholesterol. Once you've eaten farm fresh eggs, you'll never go back to the store-bought.
When I first saw chicken in a box, I gotta be honest, I thought it was a prank. And then when I realized John was serious, I mean, think about it. Can you imagine the chaos if I took this project on, and for some reason there's some problem with air traffic or shipping, and I've got 6 million chickens on the road? I mean, I'm gonna be the one that ends out with egg on my face. So I think I'm gonna have to pass.
Next, Sully meets with an old friend and former pitchman John Florell, who's brought his own new invention to pitch.
Friends very rarely bring me great products. They don't. I want it to be great. It's normally, you know, it's my friend pitching me. I just want it to be great for them and also for me, but a lot of the times it isn't, and I still have to say no, even to friends.
So what do you got?
It's a barbecue tool. I call it the flippin' sticks. It's a two-piece set, one for indoors, one for outdoors. You literally pick up the food off your barbecue with the hook, lift it, flip it, it flips over, you release it, it's a quick flip of the wrist, and it's done. Here's the best part. You ready for this?
You're a little rough, but I can tell.
Well, I've been retired for a while. One potato in the house, unexpected guests show up, now you can stretch your vegetable.
John's best known to nationwide TV audiences as Pitchman for a television shopping network and for his many successful infomercial campaigns. John is proof that perfecting the pitch can really bring success. He retired from pitching, moved his family to Fort Myers, Florida, and invested his savings into a new business venture, a houseboat rental and fishing guide service. A dream come true. He thought he'd never look back.
Thought we were pretty set with the fishing business and the guide service, and you know, no one really saw the turn in the economy coming.
I'm not seeing anything in the water down here.
With all of that, you know, obviously tourism dropped, and you know, we started having to dip into the savings account a little bit more and more.
With money running out fast, John turned back to pitching and launched a product he's been thinking about that could save the day.
Coming out of retirement is probably the only choice that I have right now, and with the flippin' sticks, you know, it's not like I'm doing this for somebody else now. This is my baby.
With most of his remaining savings at stake and time running short, John hopes that this pitch will turn out to be his ultimate catch.
To the success of the flippin' stick.
But first, John needs to win Sully over with the perfect pitch.
It's got a built-in meat thermometer. You pierce that into the center of the steak, it'll tell you exactly the temperature of that steak, so you know whether it's rare, medium, or well done.
Well done.
And I'll tell you what, I picked up a 15-pound rack of ribs off my barbecue with this.
Throw away your spatulas, throw away your tongs. I like it, but I don't love it. And I'll tell you why. The name, I think, is average, but I'm just concerned about timing. When I'm really concerned about barbecue season, you know how it is. You know, you miss a season, you miss everything. And we gotta test the product too, because, you know, you're a pitchman, buddy, and I gotta make sure that this is the real deal. I gotta put this through it. But you think I'm joking? With everything that John's got at stake, I know that he really, really needs this to be a winner. But friendship aside, if this doesn't measure up, I'm not gonna be able to help him. Bottom line is, we're gonna focus group it, and it's gonna have to stand on its own 2 legs, so we'll see how it does.
Coming up.
By lowering it, you change the game completely.
Sully and Kennedy take on a Top Gun fitness pitch.
Women don't want shoulders like linebackers.
And later.
It uses an RGB LED, which changes its color corresponding to the temperature of the water.
A boy genius stumps the teacher.
Do you want a job?
Yes.
Broken hoses and leaky pipes cause expensive damage that nobody likes. Just trying to make a living, buddy. Just trying to make an honest living, that's all.
I really do love what I do. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. And it was like I was put on this planet to pitch. And I am good at it. I don't know where it came from. I don't think I went to pitching school. I just was born to pitch.
In over 20 years mentoring inventors, Sully starts with the toughest challenge, getting the pitch just right.
Advanced Design for You has another wonderful product. It's called Iron Guard. Iron Guard was cremated. Cremated? Did you hear that come out?
You've got a small window to get your point across to me, and that's just the way it is. If you don't get it across in the first 25, 30 seconds, you're pretty much done. You've lost me.
You install it any place, and instead of doing this and having it fall on you, you just park it over here. Wait, something's wrong. We have to shoot this over, and this is the wow factor. Is when you put your ironing board away, you gotta make sure you oops, first time that happened. Well, you got the idea. I mean, really, it holds it good.
At the bottom, you don't have that gunk that is usually in most of the toothbrush handles, toothbrush containers. I always do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Forget it. I don't care.
I can normally tell within seconds if something's got what it takes. I don't know what it is. And it's normally the question that pops into my mind is, why didn't I think of that?
My name is Thomas Matosco, and I'm the inventor of the Awesome Auger.
The world's most efficient and powerful yard tool.
In season 1 of Pitchmen, Billy and Sully took Thomas's gardening innovation to the heights of infomercial success.
Great news. We're on the roll.
Totaling over $15 million in sales.
It's very exciting. You know, you take something from a drawing board to this. It's like American dream come true, really.
Sully is willing to share his experience and resources, but first, the idea has to be right.
Inventors send in their video pitches, and you have to watch them all, or try to watch them all. Some of them aren't watchable, but you know, people put a lot of time in, a lot of effort in.
Stick it to any surface that you want, or put it in your desk where you know where this button is.
Okay, I get it.
All you have to do is push the button, and listen, you can find the item that you're looking for. It's right here underneath.
It's been done. This has been done. This is an old idea.
Now that your zip hook is hanging securely on the door, you simply place your wreath to hang it.
Not terrible. Good, but not great. Next.
I'm Brian Mad Dog Maddox, U.S. Air Force test pilot and founder of LGN Fitness, and I invented the FT101 fitness trainer, the most versatile piece of fitness equipment in the world.
I designed the FT101 to allow me to do a balanced workout. I can alternate pull-ups with handstand push-ups, chin-ups with dips, push-ups with bodyweight rows, squats with hip extensions, just to name a few.
I'd like to see this up close and personal. This is interesting to me. This is an occasion when I'm going to say yes. I'm going to get Mad Dog on the phone and bring him in. I need to see how far he's pushed it, because I got some good connections in the fitness field, and they're always on the lookout for the next thing.
Within a few days, Brian Mad Dog Maddox has been contacted and arrives at Sullivan Productions to pitch his FT101 fitness device to Sully and Kennedy.
I'm a little bit nervous about pitching to Anthony Sullivan. I mean, this is a big deal for me.
Sully's invited Kennedy along for the female point of view.
Bringing over 50% of the population, which is huge. Don't tune out the women. Don't tune out the women. They're the ones that buy.
For Sully, the question to be answered is whether the FT101 is something unique or just another pull-up bar. Kennedy, however, isn't at all impressed.
Women aren't as excited about pull-up bars as men.
Right.
Like, women don't want shoulders like linebackers.
That's why I'm not calling it a pull-up bar. Let me show you some stuff. It adjusts in two ways. First of all, it adjusts the width of the doorway. 24-inch doorway to a 36-inch doorway. I can use it wherever I go. Pull-up bars is just one thing I can do with this. I can do body weight dips like this.
Yeah.
You know, and I can do them at any level. I can do a pull-up something like this.
Oh, so it's like a reverse dip. Ooh, look at those triceps.
Yeah, man. Now I can do one of these. Most people can't. So to make it a little bit easier, now I've got this thing to help me support myself. I can do my pistol squat with my helper. This is one of those days that was going to change my life. Like the day I got into the Air Force Academy, or the day I got married, the day my son was born. One of those kind of days. I flew airplanes for 15 years. I've flown trainer jets, fighter jets. I've flown spy planes. I have a master's degree in systems engineering, and now I am the operational test lead for the Global Hawk high-altitude spy plane system.
Brian and I have been married for almost 15 years. He's always constantly thinking how to do something better or bigger or different. He's just got a lot of life in him.
At home in Southern California, Brian is set to retire shortly from his Air Force service. With his own design and a passion for physical fitness, he's made developing the FT101 prototype his next career challenge.
Brian's been working on the FT101 for about 3 years.
What I want to really do here is be a voice in the discussion on fitness, on ending obesity. The FT101 is a tool to do that. Good job, man. Thanks. There you go.
With his invention prototype set, Brian now pursues launching the FT101 by living up to his test pilot nickname.
My call sign's Mad Dog, and they ask me, why is your call sign Mad Dog? And I always look them in the eye and I say, it's because when I sink my teeth into something, I don't let go. That's it. You just keep going. Things happen, and you just keep going.
It's still a little bit rough, the way you've got it done, but a lot of thought's gone into it, and it's clever. And because of that, it's a little bit actually beyond what I do, because, you know, if someone's going to spend $300 on this particular product, you know, they want to get $300 worth of nutrition, $300 worth of DVDs. That's an accessory to you. I know the biggest names in TV fitness. Even if I can't do anything for you, what I'd like to do is just make a couple introductions for you and see if I can steer you in the right direction. And
great.
Again,
Hey, thank you so much.
No worries.
Even though the FT101 isn't right for the direct response market, Sully taps his own network to help Brian take it to the next level.
I mean, there are a lot of products that aren't right for me, and they're still great products. So I try and pay it forward, and I try and hook these inventors up with people in the business or people that I think can help an inventor.
Coming up.
I think we could go more even.
Absolutely. Lunch with Sully tests an invention strength.
Whoa. That's got it. Whoa.
And later,
Come on, don't be shy. Come on over.
no inventor is too young to get a degree at the Sully School.
Nice cold, ice cold popsicle.
Sully's search for new inventors brings in all types of people. With no two alike, sometimes even the smallest pitchman can come up with the biggest ideas.
This is the zipline phone case. The zipline hooks to your belt or your pants, and you drop it, and it just comes right back up to your waist.
Kids make great inventors because I think their minds are still innocent and they dream.
At Tampa's Museum of Science and Industry, Sully is holding a junior pitch-a-thon to encourage aspiring young inventors.
Inventing is about tinkering and fooling around. I get a better way to do that. And you go in the garage and you get your dad's tools and you start, you know, making something. And it's about having fun. And out of that fun comes something. And I think, you know, if I can help kids out, it makes me feel great. It really does.
For those with potential, Sully will share his experience and advice while creating the next generation of pitchmen.
The problem was that moms always wanted to go somewhere, but their kids always had dirty shoes. So all you have to do is take it off, put it in the washer, and put on a new one to replace it.
Nothing's impossible to a kid. They're like, why can't you do that? Why can't that be done? And kids come up with the greatest inventions.
I'm 7 years old, and my invention is called pea drops.
What do pea drops do?
It's like toothpaste balls, but it's shaped like peas. And instead of just squeezing out toothpaste, you could just put one on your toothbrush and start brushing your teeth.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm 6 years old, and I have my invention is the water catcher. Remember the times when you had wet hair and when you came out of the bath? Well, here's a solution. Inside there's a bag and you just take it out, then you just put your hair back in. Wait, there's more. And if you get all 3 of them, it's only $19.99.
Can you hold it tightly? Are you tired of ice cold hands when you're trying to enjoy an ice pop? And are you tired of ice pops melting in your hands? Well, I'm here to solve those problems with the Pop Koozie. The Pop Koozie fits snugly around any sized ice pop. It keeps the cold in and the hot out. How does your hand feel?
It's freezing cold. It's a pretty cold thing.
This $2.95 Pop Koozie is yours for just one payment of $1. And to sweeten up the deal, the first 3 people get a free ice pop.
I'll take one.
I'll take one, too.
You got any money?
With the new Shower Pal, you will never have to enter a cold or a scalding hot shower again. The Shower Pal is just a small thermometer that you put onto your shower head, and it uses an RGB LED, which changes its color corresponding to the temperature of the water. How this works is it uses a small self-computing device called an Atmel 18 Mega 328, and when we mix it so that it's warm enough for you to stick your fingers in, it should turn green. It'll take a little while. So, what do you guys think?
Do you want a job?
Yes.
You're smarter than these two, I can tell you that right now.
Alejandro's a genius. There's no doubt about it. You don't meet people like him every single day. I'm pretty sure that this kid one day is going to invent something that's going to make billions.
The real challenge for you now is how to get this into a shower head. So you just sell the shower head, or it's a little adapter that would make that would fit in between, right? You're right. You're absolutely right. You got to make this
in
big.
between the water.
You're welcome to come in my office anytime you want. Look at our inventions. You sift through the products, see what you like. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's a done deal.
This has to be the greatest moment of my life, as in I just spoke to one of my biggest heroes, and I think I'm gonna take him up on his offer of going over to Sullivan Productions and showing what I've made.
Ex-pitchman John Florell has convinced Sully to test his new invention, the Flippin' Sticks. Their destination this morning is Rivets, one of Tampa's hottest barbecue joints, where Sully's friend and owner Bama Smith has stoked up the grills and is getting ready to open for the day. With all of John's savings invested in the Flippin' Sticks, more than just chicken might go up in smoke.
I think it's a winner, but time's running kind of short on the summer selling season for barbecuing. And if this doesn't work, I'm probably looking at retooling it and missing the season. You know, hopefully it'll come together.
How you doing?
How's business?
Doing good. Real good.
Cool.
This is my buddy John.
Hey, John.
How are you?
It's good to meet you.
He's a seasoned pitchman who went into retirement and has just come out of retirement. He just came out with this new product called Flippin' Sticks. But I figured nobody knows more about barbecue than you, so you can put this through its paces and let us know what you think.
Sure. Why don't you guys come on back and we'll put it through its paces.
All right.
With a daily lunch order that puts over 430 pounds of chicken, ribs, and steaks on the grill, Bama gets right to work with the Flippin' Sticks.
What do you think of the action?
I'll tell you, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's not something hard. These chicken breasts are 10 ounces a piece, so that's 20 ounces of chicken right there, and it's picking it right up like it's nothing. This thing is so easy. I'm not really putting a lot of effort into my forearm and into my hands.
With lunch grilling up nicely, Bama checks the Flippin' Sticks' other key feature, the built-in thermometer. Built into the hook end of the Flippin' Stick stainless steel shank is a thermometer that reads the internal temperature of cooking meat and instantly transfers the information to a digital readout in the handle.
A lot of thermometers, all they do is check the temperature at the outside of the meat.
You need it right in the center.
Yeah, this is where you could get it right in the center.
Next, Bama puts the Flippin' Sticks to an even tougher test.
I picked that
That's
up.
a solid, that's what, four pound right there?
Probably. Matter of fact,
I think we could go more even.
Absolutely.
2 hands, though, for sure.
It picks it up.
Whoa. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. What would you give this?
I'd say it's an 8. I would like to see it a little more heavy duty.
Right.
If it was more heavy duty, it'd be a 10.
Price-wise, what would you put in?
I'd see it somewhere around $19.99, something like that. You know, and if it lasted 3 or 4 years, got your money's worth out of it.
Barbecue season is upon us, right?
Right. You're right in the middle of barbecue season.
We gotta shoot this soon. It's all about time and temperature, baby, and the time is now.
Time is now.
Time is now. Thanks, man. We can fix the temperature, but the timing is crucial. And I think if we jump on this like now, we can get. I think we can get this summer. I think we can get the tailgating, the tail end of this summer, and I think we can be ready for next year to blow this out of the water. And this chicken is good.
So you want to shoot right away?
I think we got to shoot like tomorrow.
Sully has been cleaning up as a pitchman for over 20 years. He knows a bright idea when he sees one. So which invention was his first $1 million seller? Was it the tap light, Smart Mop, Rotato, or the Smart Chopper? Sully really shined when he transitioned from county fairs to pitching at the home shopping networks. He loved live TV and swept the audience away with the Smart Mop.
Once in every lifetime comes a product so great that it really does redefine the way we get things done. The product we're talking about today is called the Dual Saw.
With his many successful products like the Dual Saw and Impact Gel, Sully continues to meet thousands of new inventors, each with a dream of success they hope Sully can help make come true. Today, artisan Laurel Herder arrives with what could be the next big trend in environmental green products, a line of recycled glass water bottles that she'd like Sully to help pitch.
I sit face to face with some inventors and I see that look in their eyes, and they're looking at me and they're going, you have to help me get my invention off the ground. Sully, you can do it. And it's tough because sometimes we can and most of the time we can't. What do you got?
We have these 100% recycled glass bottles as an alternative to plastic bottles and even metal bottles.
Every year, Americans throw away billions of plastic water bottles.
This is
what's the difference?
what we'd call raw glass, and this is recycled glass.
I kind of like this better.
We do too.
Recycled glass would be cheaper to make, potentially profitable, and could make a huge positive impact on the environment.
How many have you sold?
Oh, none yet. We're just going into production with them.
What do you think one would sell for?
We're not sure yet. We're thinking they're less than $30.
Here's the bottom line on the whole green, the push to green. I personally love it. I think it's great. The problem is green comes with a price. Nobody wants to pay. Let me think about it, if that's okay with you.
Very much.
All right, I really appreciate you coming in, and I think it's a great product, and I think you should keep selling it. Or start selling it.
Start selling it. We need to
All
start
right, I'll be
making it.
customer number one. All right?
Deal.
You know, it's a sanitizable, reusable bottle with a real low environmental impact, but I just don't think it's right for TV. In fact, I know it's not right for TV, but it will be great for catalog, it will be great for specialty stores, and I think she's gonna sell some.
FT101 inventor Brian Mad Dog Maddox impressed Sully with his fitness device. Now, before taking the product to contacts in the home fitness industry, Sully decides to test it out and be sure it's got what it takes.
This is heavy now, but the people I know could get this re-engineered and make this lighter and easier to handle. This is called the FT101. It's invented by a fighter pilot out in LA. Listen, you're the mad scientist. It's about force, weight, gravity, and momentum. This works basically like a jack or a shower curtain. These two adjust, which is unique. I've never seen that before. You can raise it up or lower it down. If you are not in great shape, all right, then you can do your pull-ups at even peak and do them. There you go.
What I like about this is the flexibility that it gives you.
Anyone of any physical strength can work out on it. You know, it's like the whole using your own body weight.
I think the design's there, man. It's just, a couple quick change improvements.
Yeah.
I think flexibility and adjustability is the main thing for everybody.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
It's good design.
Seriously,
It's
I
one
think
of the best fitness products that I've seen come through our doors.
You know, we just put it through its paces behind us, and the girls seem to really like it. I'd like to team Mad Dog up with some people that I know in the business. I got some good contacts in the fitness world, and I think this has got what it takes.
School's in session at the St. Petersburg market, where Sully's decided to share his most valuable secrets with standout students.
I think it'll be a great learning experience. It's a beautiful day, and it'll be a bit of fun, too.
Let's go.
First-time pitchmen Sarah and Nikki have come to man their own booths, work the crowd, and learn pitching tips from the master.
Being down here at this market definitely takes me back a few years, really brings me back to my roots.
At Sully's suggestion, Sarah has renamed her product the Rapunzel Water Catcher and is hopeful for a big hit.
I want to sell with Sully.
First up to pitch will be Nikki.
So what's your pitch going to be today?
Hot koozie fits snugly around
Louder,
any
louder.
ice pop.
Louder.
It keeps the cold in and the hot out.
Gonna get lots of eye contact. We're almost ready to start pitching. Why don't you come in and she'll show you how it works.
Okay, come on. This is the pop koozie. It goes around any size ice pop, and they come with a free ice pop.
All right, we gotta get one. All right.
You pitch and we'll sell.
Free popsicles in the koozie. I'll need $1.
Red or green?
Oh,
Nikki
there you go.
has hit the ground running. She's basically come in, and I'm not even doing anything right now, and she's just selling away over there. I think she's probably making more money down here than most of the vendors who come down here.
On the other hand,
Come on over.
Sarah's off to a rough start with the Rapunzel Water Catcher.
All right.
But Sully comes to the rescue by using classic pitching techniques to produce results.
One leg in front of the other.
We call it
Let's
walking.
walk. This is the Rapunzel Water Catcher.
So how does it work?
Let me show you how.
Well, you hide this down there. You say, this is all I've got, and then you keep bringing more out as the day goes on.
No more towels on your hair, no more wet dripping hair down your back.
I think the key is here to get the people with long hair in front.
This is made of microfiber, so it absorbs all of the water. Headbands.
We're going for a sellout story today, ladies and gentlemen. We got 8 left.
Who wants one? Be the first one, you're black to get one.
She's invented it. She sold it. That's a big deal. Sold out!
I'm so excited. I saw the last one.
These two kids, Sarah and Nikki, showed up, guns blazing. They sold product. They had a lot of fun, and it really is what pitching is all about. It's about getting your product in front of people and getting them to hand over some cash.
Free popsicles in the koozie. I'll need
It reminds me of why I love what I do. I could hang out here all day with these kids. It's been a great day.
Coming up,
They're all making fun of me about the name.
Sully flips for a last-minute switch.
You can't even say it with a straight face, can you?
Having received a thumbs up from his staff for the FT101, Sully's ready to help Mad Dog Maddox take his invention to the next level.
What I've decided to do is put him with the biggest fitness company pretty much in America, so I think he'll be pretty happy.
The company Sully sent Mad Dog to pitch is Beachbody. From its start in 1998, Beachbody is one of the nation's leading firms for in-home fitness and weight loss programs. Today, founders Carl Dakeler and John Congdon continue to guide and develop products for this ever-growing multi-million-dollar company.
All right, so Sully gave me a call, said he saw something really cool, so tell us what you got.
Bar dips.
While Brian demos the versatility of the FT101, one feature in particular catches Carl and John's attention.
Can I stop you 1 second?
Sure, absolutely.
How is that not coming out of there?
This is how. Every door have this little strip, right? So I've got, let me just show you. I've got these feet, okay?
The FT101 relies on torque to keep it in place and the user safe. When pressure is exerted on the exercise handles, the dual rubberized pads are forced against the wood strip in the door frame, locking the bar in place. The more force or torque put on the FT101, the tighter the hold.
Do you know of another door device that, weight bearing that has this thing here.
I got a provisional patent on it. Never saw anything like it.
And I think you've got something, the locking mechanism.
I'm with Carl. I didn't want to slam the door on it because I think it's interesting. It's lacking a little bit of the wow, and I'm not sure it has differentiated itself or your pitch has made it different enough or unique enough that somebody is going to ditch the pull-up bar that they already bought for 80 bucks or 50 bucks and go, I need this thing now. Right. Or somebody who has the choice of the two would choose that and spend more for it.
Thanks. Very good, man. Thanks again, gentlemen. Really appreciate your time.
Good to meet you.
Brian. Thanks, Carl. Great to meet you.
Take care.
Take care. Well, the jury's out. I kind of knew going into this whole experience that this needed more work, and I know it needs more work, and I knew it. We'll tweak the prototype, we'll go build a program around it, and we'll rock on.
Since we don't develop a lot of actual product besides programs ourselves, this is interesting to us.
That's what we want to see. Something that is like so amazing that not only will they not turn the channel, they're going to let their cereal get soggy and go get their wallet.
It's early morning in Tampa, and Sullivan Productions is preparing for the Flip and Stick shoot. A failing economy has forced John Florell out of retirement and back into the infomercial world. Now he and Sully are racing the clock to get his Flip and Sticks to market before barbecuers pack up their grills for the season.
It's been a really fast turnaround. We basically started this conversation about a week ago. Met with John, we focus grouped it, and here we are a week later in my backyard shooting it.
But with cameras ready to roll, Sully has a $1 million idea.
I've been thinking about the name. It's been bothering me.
I know, you haven't liked it since I mentioned it.
Well, it's not a stick.
It is, though.
Well, it's kind of a stick.
It's not. A stick is made of wood. What do you think of the name Flipping Sticks? I like flipping, but the stick...
The flipping rod.
The twist and flip. It's got a twist on the end.
Twist and flip, that'll be taken.
Meat-o-matic.
The barbecue hook, the claw, the down under spatula, the western.
The down under wonder.
The wonder from down under. It's the butcher's hook.
Yeah.
What about the spointula?
Spointula?
The spointula, it's got a point.
What's the spa about?
The spointula, spatula. I like it.
What's wrong with flip and stick?
It's not a stick.
It's a stick that you flip things with.
All right, I'm going to do one your way, and we'll do one my way. All right?
With spointula?
After last-minute makeup and wardrobe, Sully's ready to pitch.
All right, let's do spointula.
All right, you ready, Sal? And action.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the spointula. The fastest, easiest way to flip just about anything on the grill, guaranteed. Call now and you'll get the spointula for just...
You can't even say it with a straight face, can you?
I think it's an okay name, and they're all making fun of me about the name, but see if anyone else comes up with a better name. Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the spointula. The spointula is strong enough to flip a 7-pound bag of potatoes. What do you think of spointula?
Spointula? I think it's goofy.
You do?
With daylight burning, Sully gives up on spointula
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Flippin' Sticks.
and gets to work on flippin' sticks.
On the grill, guaranteed.
That was nice, and what was nice about that is that there was only the one side that was grilled.
Yeah.
So that was
It's going good. John's pretty easy to work with. We used to work one up, one down back in the day.
He's doing a great job. I haven't had to say a thing. It's exactly how I would have done it.
Here's how to order.
That's great.
Is that everything?
All right.
That's a wrap.
All right, that's a wrap.
All right.
Good job. Nice.
Buddy.
If I didn't
Let me get you a towel.
Alejandro, a 15-year-old inventor, has created the Shower Pal, an electronic device that changes color when the water is at a comfortable temperature. Keeping his promise, Sully's invited Alejandro to his office for a one-on-one pitch study session.
How's it going, buddy? Last time I saw you, kind of asked you to figure out a way to make this smaller and simpler, right?
Yes.
Oh, so this is type 2, huh?
Yes.
What did you take out of this? I don't understand how this is even the same thing. It looks totally different.
Well, what I did was I found a smaller microcontroller. It's the PIC 12X683 microcontroller, which basically means that programs easily through a RS-232 jack on your computer.
Did you get that, camera guy? Because I have no idea what he's talking about.
He's a very, very smart kid, very intelligent, and, you know, I think he's looking at splitting the atom. We're looking for simple inventions, but, you know, somewhere in there, I really value his opinion.
With a season's worth of discovering, testing, and developing new inventions, it's time now for Sully to wrap up the final group and announce which inventors will see their dreams come true.
Now, sometimes it's more than the money, it's their idea. It's not a failure. It's worked. It was a worthwhile exercise. My little idea that I thought up is gonna make it to market and people are gonna buy it. And they're gonna use it, and it's possibly going to become a household name. I think for an inventor, that's like hearing your song on the radio for the first time when you're a singer. For an inventor, that is the moment that they remember where they were when they got that piece of news that, hey, you got a winner.
After pitching the FT-101 to Carl and John at Beachbody, Mad Dog Maddox has been waiting to hear the verdict on his invention. Today, he's been asked to Sullivan Productions, where Sully has some news about the Beachbody pitch.
How'd you feel about that meeting? Good product, I think, is what they thought of it. Not necessarily a good fit for what they do, but that was great feedback.
Well, they got back to me, and the good news is they want to take it to the next level.
Fantastic. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
What's going to happen isn't going to happen overnight, because this is a high-quality piece of fitness equipment that's got to be held to high standards. Just like you, I think. It really is. It's got to work. It's got to fit. It's got to hold the right amount of weight and perform correctly. But I'm in. I got a top design firm who's in, who basically pushed me over the edge on this one. So it's all good. And I think the adjustability and the portability and the mobility are big factors, and you came up with a great design. So,
all right, hey, man. I can't believe it. Thank you so much.
Believe it, man. Believe it.
Much. Baby, we're rolling, man. This is going. We're out of the box. So in the words of my wife, oh my God! She knows I've been working on this for a long time, being proud of me that I followed my vision, followed my dream.
Later on, back at Sully's office in Tampa.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the Flip and Stick.
With his commercial having tested in over 10 markets, John is now heading to Sully's office to hear the results.
Yeah, we've got a lot riding on this. Basically my whole financial security is riding on this one project, and Sully just called and he said he's got some results for me, so I'm excited to hear what they are.
Hey, there he is, Mr. Forel.
How's it going?
How's it going, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you too. How you been?
I'm doing good. It's been kind of just nervous looking at these numbers, man.
Yeah? How's it looking?
I had a lot riding on this one because it was you, No, I did. I mean, I like a lot of inventors, but you're a friend of mine, So I
appreciate it.
We couldn't screw this
Anything
up.
extra you threw into it, I appreciate.
No, I did. I threw myself in. I mean, it was hotter than hell the day we shot it. And,
I remember that.
Well, here's the scoop. We tested it. Based on everything I'm looking here and what I saw in there, the results are they're good, buddy.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling about this item, man.
No, I knew it.
And I knew if anybody could do it, it would be you. I knew if anybody could do it, it would be Sully. He's the guy. And I'm glad I brought my item to him.
John Florell's return from retirement is a Pitchmen success story.
Listen, it's a solid double.
Awesome.
I think we've caught the tail end of the barbecue season, which is great. I was a little bit worried about our timing, but I think with tailgating coming in, football season, we get this thing tweaked on the right stations. You are back, buddy. You are back in the saddle. Yeah! Back in the saddle with John Forel and the Flip and Stick.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
and we invented the Twistified. The reason why we invented it is because we always get our fingers tangled in the swing sets. This is the Twistified. It's actually a trapeze bar with a spinning hook, and this is a regular swing. And it can attach just like that, and now it's a Twistified swing. And it can go forward, backward, and spin.
So now you can spin and swing.
Yeah.
You think you can make that whole thing there for $3?
Probably about 5. No, 15 bucks.
I don't think you guys are mathematicians, are you? This is a cool idea. I don't think that is that strong enough? That,
Yeah.
it is? What do your friends think of it?
Our friends love playing on it. They play on it every day.
Have you sold any?
About 3.
Okay, that's the start.
But they're selling fun.
I know.
All your friends have fun when they're at your
Tell me
house,
how
right?
you sold them. Like, what happened?
They wanted to get on this as soon as they could, and when they got on it, they were spinning and they were screaming.
Nice.
You guys are hilarious. Here's my honest opinion, okay? I'm gonna tell you what I think. Great idea. Obviously, your friends like it, you like it, and it seems to work. I think you guys are ready to make your own commercial that I'd like to see, and this is my next project. 2 things I'd like you to do is you need an invention book, okay, with a sketch. You need to sketch this and start writing down the load and the parts and what it's made from and everything so you can start to design, get the design thing done. And then I'd like to see a 1-minute to 2-minute video and pitch it to us. I want to see it. I need to see it moving. Do you agree?
Yeah, no, I agree. And you can show, you know, with and without. So you show it before without your twisty, and then afterwards with it on, you guys having even more fun.
All right, thank you for coming in today, and then we'll take another look at it. Does that sound like a plan? A little homework? Make it like a homemade TV commercial for us? And then if we like that, maybe we can help you out. Or maybe we make a TV commercial for you, a real one.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Very good job, guys.
Nice job, guys. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you.
So, hold on, what's the foot plate?
I've got 4 accessories that I brought with me. This is one of them. You talk about exercises for your legs. I can add this accessory to it. Now I can do step-ups, okay?
How does that fit that? Hold on with this.
Clip it onto there. Now I do a step-up, just like that.
So this will then fit on this.
Put this
will
in
take your whole body weight.
Right.
So now you've got a step.
Yep. Now you got a step. But for women's health, let's just speak to women's health for a second. Osteoporosis is one of the biggest problems that women have. The best way to prevent osteoporosis is to do some resistance training, to strengthen.
Weight-bearing exercise.
Yes, exactly.
We're almost ready to start pitching.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me what you did to your product, Nick, while I do this.
Since the last time I saw you, I put stickers on them. I have blank ones,
Yeah.
and I have ones that you can decorate yourself with your initials.
Right.
And I made them a different type of phone, so the Velcro sticks better.
The Velcro, can I see a demonstration?
Yeah.
Pretend I'm a customer, okay? Make a big commotion. So you get to what I need, like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving away free popsicles in a minute. Just start saying that.
Free popsicle!
Speak louder.
In a minute, that's good. In a minute, just say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to I'm say my
getting
assistant
ready.
here, my assistant is setting up. Go on.
I'm getting ready to give away free popsicles!
More noise. Come, make some more commotion.
Free popsicles!
In any second.
Any second!
If you're hot and thirsty, my name's Nicky,
If you're hot and thirsty, my name's Nikki.
and they're only $1 today.
They're only $1.
Okay. I'm going to say the spointula is not a spatula.
Okay.
I woke up at 3 a.m. last night thinking spointula.
Yeah, I know that came to you in the middle of the night.
I woke up last night and I thought spointula. It came to me.
I will never doubt your naming skills again. And action.
Call now and you'll get the spointula for just $14.99. So what? Spointula? It's a good name.
Okay, $9.99. Ready? And action.
Call now and you'll get the spointula for just
This is why I retired.
I made it up this morning. I made it up.
A speedy trainer will revolutionize a family tradition and become as common as bicycles are in garages across America, or maybe as common as sliced bread. All of this for $29.95.
Plus shipping and handling. A messy toilet seat is not something anybody wants to find, including Mom and the sisters, particularly at night. Again, the Neat Seat solves the problem by making it fun and easy to lift the seat out of the way.
Like many girls, I like to go out, but I don't like to have to take a purse. So I came up with a better idea, the party purse. You can keep your ID here, you can keep your key, your money, and for those who are a little less, a little shyer, you can keep it down here.
Look, I'll tell you why I kind of wanted you to come in. I just wanted to get your take on a couple of inventions that we've had. This is the Grand Rapids, the grip glove. I don't even understand what it does. Really.
I'm guessing it's to hold tools.
Ready?
Yeah. It's kind of like the Tool Bandit, kind of. Yeah.
Nicely done. Which means what? Been done, right?
Yeah.
Next one. Magnetic cell phone holder. Holds cell phones, MP3 players, garage remotes.
I'm guessing you're supposed to put it on, like, the dashboard.
Right. So that's my dashboard right there, right? Okay, and I come in my car. Next one, the water blaster. Don't get it.
It's like, I'm guessing this is how you... Oh, great, now it's leaking out of both ends.
What do you think?
I don't know, because...
I don't know.
It's like, oh...
I guess it worked. I'll come back next week and I have a whole bunch more for you to review, all right?
Sure.
You all right?
Okay.
Okay.